exactly where I was yesterday. Didn't touch it since yesterday. Yep, that's an email to myself saying I went live. Great. At least I fixed the YouTube issue temporarily. Of it, like... like it not wanting to to stop streaming when I stop streaming. I just use any ship? How do I do this? What the fuck is my ship? I mean... I suppose I can go back here. There we go.
Formader okkar kem after.
Sail out! Sing, my ravens.
Hey, I get a song. Or I get something. Alright, so testing. 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah. Hold on, my audio is...
good
look!
stealth.
A military outpost.
No, my audio is right. Weird. Shouldn't it be much louder than this? So testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing. Okay, now it's working. Oh.
We'll pick up from there.
Look! Some sort of boat there!
I'm good.
Save it for later.
No, I don't want to raid.
Strike up a tune. We'll share a tale.
You may not know this, but Ragnar Lothbrok once asked me to lead his early assault on England myself. This would have been 8, maybe 10 years back. It's hard to say. The winters blow into one another like a great white fog. But I remember as if it were yesterday. Ragnar appeared at my home unannounced. Naturally, I welcomed him. He had traveled a great distance only to see me. So I poured him ale and fed him bread and listened as he talked. He was feeling anxious about his journey, leading so many men into such a great war. It was a burden he could not handle. It was then, with tears wetting his lids, that he said, "Dag, teach me the art of war. Lead us to England and to victory." But I shook my head. "Ragnar," I told him, "I have 2 weddings I must attend soon. Were it not for these, surely I would help you." Ragnar bowed his head. "Thank you, Dag," he said. "Though you will not be on my ship, you will be present in spirit, and that is enough."
Okay. Oh, loading.
Let's have a song.
I mean, not really a song. They just playing tunes. Oh, there we go.
On ocean steed, my words gain wing. Odin's mead I thought will bring. For noble deeds thine honor sing. The brave man slain Valkyrier way. Reward for strain to Valhalla pay. Then horns resound the mighty call. For those who fight, for those who fall. For those who fight, for those who fall. Warlord weaves his web of fear. Each man gets his fated share of blood-red surge, the warrior shield. Ravens scan the battlefield. Ravens scan the battlefield. The beaten blades of trail of bread, loathing gaze upon the dead, and horns resounds the mighty horn. For those who fight, for those who fall.
Yeah, I know I'm not saying much. I'm just
For those who fight and those who fall.
can't really do anything until I get to land.
The horns resound
Plus, I'm just enjoying the view.
Reef sail!
Sync LBRY! What's wrong with you?
Have you ever seen so many ships docked at once?
Never, nor has there been a gathering of kings so large as this.
Pull up here!
What's this? Blend in. Okay. These loading screens when talking to someone's kind of weird. I don't think Odyssey did that.
Does everyone in Alrekstadjer play their love game so loudly?
No, it's just my husband. He cannot satisfy his wife!
Ah, old age.
No, he's still young and fit. It was not always so. He could not keep us apart when we were raiding.
He would plow you during raids.
Our first time was in the middle of a burning village. After a while, the crew made us stop. They said it was distracting.
Love can burn brighter near death. Have you tried revisiting these memories?
Yeah, but talking about it is not the same. I need to feel it, smell it.
So you need to bring the excitement of the raid into your bed.
You could help us pretend we are raiding. That will make my water flow. Come, we must tell my husband.
I was only well, all right.
Grab your weapon, you big, strong Vikinger. Today we raid.
A raid? Now?
Join me in the blood dance. Fill me with your battle lust.
Oh, yes, yes! Let us go, Viking.
What
Maybe
am I
you could start by breaking things.
And scream as you do, like it is really happening.
How do I scream?
Amusing, but not arousing.
Yeah, it does not feel real enough.
Maybe you need more fire, like your first time.
What?
Maybe you need more fire, like your first time.
Yes! Burn down our house! Burn it to the ground!
It seems... Oh, never mind. It's...
What did it? I am as hard as Heimdall's tower.
Then ram me like the Valgrin's gates and enter Valhalla. Take all plunder you want, Vikinger. And take us also and let the love hunger consume you.
Another time, maybe. But I will help myself to your chest.
Alright. Not the place I thought I needed to be. That was, interesting. I thought that was Sigurd, not a horny wife. I was way off.
Your clan is a foul stench.
There he is. That was interesting. Loading.
You have just won your heart's desire, Eivor. Yet by the look on your face, you have lost your will to live.
Gorm is here with the last of his men. Why does that troll dare to show his face?
Leave it for another day. We are here under Harald's truce, and Gorm is too weak to try anything bold.
He's a seed stain on his father's trousers. I should wipe him from this world.
Not tonight, Eivor. Leave it. Basim, watch over this one, and see that she warms herself with drink. I will find my father and escort him to the Longhouse.
As you wish.
Is Hytham well?
He will heal, but never fully recover. It is fortunate that you were able to succeed where he failed.
My resolve was strong.
When you slew Kjotve, did you see a sigil on him? Silver, the size of my palm, bearing the symbol of an ash tree?
Take it. Trade it for what you can.
I know where Gorm is camped. If you wish to see him without anyone the wiser, there is a trick I can teach you.
Already looking for another princess. All right, I'll bite. What do I do?
Use your cloak to obscure your face. Blend into the crowd. Divert attention. Hide in plain sight.
A gift of knowledge from a man I hardly know. Is this your way of asking me to join your brotherhood?
Not at all. So long as men and women fight to secure honor and freedom, their allegiance hardly matters to me.
I suppose there's no shame in using deception when honor is at stake. And Gorm is a stain on that honor.
Then let's see what can be done to cleanse that stain. Give it a try.
I mean, we're still tutorializing me? Goddamn. They're acting like people who play Valhalla have never played an Assassin's Creed game.
Walking unseen through hostile territory is an exercise in subtlety.
I mean, I guess it's good for people who haven't, but damn.
A hood makes you forgettable, dismissed at a distance.
I've
Remain
played
far from watchful eyes.
nearly all of them.
Be invisible to them. Do not draw blade or hammer, for these and other sudden movements can break your disguise. And in case I wasn't clear, you will need to put up your hood for the trick to work.
Yeah, so that I think is new. Maybe.
Gorm is there, in the camp ahead.
Want me to assassinate via shadows. Distrust area.
What were you thinking? Drinking mead on an empty stomach?
You have to eat something before drinking that much.
How does that go? Feed before meat.
I have some roasted lamb on the spit. Are you coming?
Not sure where the iron comes from. Though I saw Boffer hauling some in.
Burned myself smelting as a kid. Left a good scar.
Been using this blue stone for my edges. It is excellent.
That Saxon smith had some nice pieces, but too expensive.
These days the smith has so much to do. You want something done? Let's do it yourself.
Ha! Laid on my best axes.
Eivor!
You Arker shit! Take up your weapon and follow me beyond these walls. Let Odin's favor land where it may.
You dare not break the king's peace here. So fuck you and your god talk. What say you to that? You can beat me, but you will not kill me. Not under Harald's truce.
You are all subject to King Harald's truce. Break his peace and you will be cast out of Alrikstad.
I will give you no trouble. You were shed into this world without honor, Gorm, and you will leave as a turd, dumped into hell's deepest ditch.
Keep crowing, Eivor. You only make yourself an easier target.
The Alding will have started. I should find Sigurd.
Key. What? Crudely forged key. Cellar key. Okay, so there's a cellar around here. Maybe? Interesting. Well, we're going up here. The all thing. I love how generic that is. About all things. Loading screen. I haven't even gotten out of the Animus yet. I don't even know who we're piloting. Or who is piloting, shall we say. Is it the same chick from Odyssey?
Tell me Gorm still lives, Eivor.
It pains me to say. He does.
Thank you. His day will come. Oh, gods. I hate long speeches.
Only when you're not giving them.
Many of you knew my father, Halfdan the Black. A great man who achieved great things.
They buried Halfdan's leg near our temple. The crops have never grown taller.
They buried his arse near ours, and we get nothing but a muddy river.
I dream of something greater. A vast kingdom of warriors in numbers the world has never seen. United under one king, one rule.
He looks kind of like a King Arthur sort of thing.
Fighting one another. Today, we unify and turn our blades outward to conquer new lands. And who better to lead us to glory than me? I was blooded before the age of 10, and I led the greatest army Norway has ever seen. But they say a wise king seeks honest counsel, so I ask, who among you rejects this new arrangement?
I am not your enemy, King Harald, but I will not be your subject. Tomorrow we sail for greener shores, and so my kingdom is yours.
This saddens me, noble Hjor. And does your wife agree? Is she not tired of limping ever westward?
My husband and I are as one in this, Lord. We do not limp together, we fly.
I'm sad to lose a woman of your spirit, Ljuvina. But I hold no grudge. May the fates grant you good luck.
Fair enough.
My king, I offer you my axe and my oath, ironclad.
Gorm Kjotveson, you dare show your face in this hall. Did not King Styrbjörn and his son Sigurd rid our lands of your foulness?
The Raven clan dishonored me, great king. They poisoned my father, Kjotve. They made a mockery of his honorable death.
Backrout, you lie!
Hold, Eivor. Let it play out.
This is a serious charge, Gorm, and a false one at that. My uncle saw your father die. Eivor Wolf-Kissed, you are Kjotve's slayer. This man has slandered your clan. What shall I do with him?
I'll you decide.
You're king of these lands, Harald. The decision must be yours.
A modest and honorable answer. Gorm, I name you Worm and call you exiled. Leave these lands by the next full moon, or I will feed you to the crows myself.
King Harald, may I speak?
The floor is yours, King Styrbjörn.
My people have held our land since the days when Odin himself walked among us. My kingdom is humble, but we have paid for it in blood. Our victory over Kjotve is proof that we will not lay down without a fight. All here have buried friends, brothers and sisters, sons and daughters. And I, for one, have had my fill of death. Let those who seek war look beyond our shores. If King Harald brings peace, then I am happy to bend my knee to him.
What? What in hell's name are you doing, father?
Securing a lasting peace, Sigurd. Our days of fighting are finished.
You said nothing of this to me. Not a word. And I will not yield a title that should be mine by right.
Then war will continue.
I mean, they both got points.
Villages will burn, you foolish boy. This is our only way towards true peace.
You will die a thrall. You drink-addled cow. Alone and toothless in a bed of straw.
Forgive my son. He is ruled by his emotions.
I take no offense, Styrbjörn Jarl, and I thank you for your fealty. It is natural to fear change, to resist it. But all things change and all things end. The lessons of Ragnarok are clear. We will speak again soon.
I'm going to assume.
Ambush, Lord. Did you know of Styrbjörn's plans?
For some days, yes, I did. But it was not at my urging. It was his decision alone.
I wonder if he's a Templar.
You dream of a glorious future, Ava. A warrior like you would be a boon to my clan.
I'm gonna say I don't know my fate just yet.
All I know of fate is that its pattern is unknowable. I do not worry beyond that fact.
I wish I understood you better. For those I do not understand, I do not trust, and I cannot stomach a lack of trust.
You have nothing to fear from me, King Harald. My loyalty lies with my brother Sigurd, and I bear you no ill will.
Then know that if you stay in Norway, both you and your brother must serve under me. Take tomorrow to think on this. But let us leave these matters for another time. Tonight, we will eat and drink like gods and wake in a kingdom made new.
So this is like a sworn fealty of kings to another king. Kind of a gathering of allegiances. That's why it's like so hostile. Is a king if they serve under someone else? You know what I mean? In that essence, we can never have one. Because the president can't outstrip the rights of the Senate.
Harald's colors. He's already marking his territory.
What are you doing? If you wish to have words, come closer.
Harald may be young, but he's clever.
Oh, that's interesting. Is that even useful? Oh, fuck it. I'm gonna like let fates decide. Because, I actually don't know where I'm going with this. Increase armor the lower your health is. Poison resistance. What do I got? Collectibles. Is that seriously the closest one? Shit. Alright.
I don't like the way those soldiers watch. I find it flattering. You think one will marry you
Yeah.
and carry you off to the capital? Would he? He would take
Well, I mean, I did just get it the other day, so yeah.
leaving you with a little soldier.
Because whenever I put down a game, it takes a long time for me to get back to it. So I kind of need to like grind it if I want to like keep on it.
Move on, you moonlight magpie, leaving you with a little soldier to race with.
How can I help?
New appearance?
Do you need anything else?
I don't know what it did. Okie dokie. Wait, why is that so low?
Do you need anything else?
I will free you from this bond.
And I will be ready when you need me.
I need to go up there and synchronize. There doesn't seem to be hardly any of these. I'm assuming it's up there. Also, speaking of which, turn that back down to default. Turn the exposure up just a tad. It seems to be a little dark on the screen there. Enable or disable the ability to assassinate all enemies in one shot? Weird. Does that come with any, like, things? I mean, people bitched about that in the other ones. Interface. Yeah. Well, I was kind of hoping to see like an Xbox One X mode of some sort. like performance mode or something. But nah, I guess it's... What am I playing in? 4K 60? Okay. 4K 60 HDR10. I mean, it looks good on my end. It's nice and crisp. I don't know if the game is actually running in 60 though. I mean, it seems to. I suppose there's probably why there's no option. I mean, you know, don't count out the Xbox One X, man. People like forget before the Series X and PS5 came out, it was the most powerful console of that generation. And still is. The One X is kind of a beast. It's basically just a Series X without the new chip and the SSD. I mean, it's got better RAM. It's got like slightly better hardware specs, but it's like barely comparable. Just this hardware doesn't have RTX. Pretty much the biggest difference. Why is it all sparkling? This is not... Of course it's over that way.
You climbed all the way up there for a few pieces of iron, LOL.
And an opal, I guess. Oh, well, that's gonna be a death. Well, normally, ledges in Assassin's Creed games at high points always have a thing to jump off of. That's the first time I've ever had that happen, where
LOL.
Yeah. That's stupid. They even put something up there. So why would there not be a jump off point? Come on. Like every single goddamn high point in Odyssey had a, like, it let you jump off. Every single one. And then you just get to a point where you don't take fall damage and you can just jump off of anything. I'm assuming it's all the way back when I entered the place or whatever. I think it's going to take me back quite a ways because the autosaves in this game are pretty shit. Unless it's on top of the mountain, which I doubt it. No.
They will demand taxes, and soon after they will be living in our homes. Keep...
Like in Odyssey.
I think it kept all this.
Fine by me. If those backgrounds come to our door, I will carve them new shitholes.
I don't know what it is I did or didn't do.
Jump off a mountain in Odyssey and you just tuck and roll.
Well, you actually will die in Odyssey if you jump off a really high place. But before too long, you get the ability to just be like, oh, you take no fall damage. The tuck and roll thing is the no fall damage. You get that for, I think, getting a number of these. But yeah, you definitely do die. Like that, I would have died in Odyssey. But before too long, you get that ability, and then you just forget that you could die by jumping off of a thing.
Welcome back, Wolf Kid.
Because I played like 70% of the game. Okay, yeah, so it kept all that.
Anything else?
That is all I need for now.
Fine.
Okay, well, whatever. That's like way too long of a distance for me to go back. I wonder if it kept my opal. I highly doubt it, but... No, it didn't. I don't think. Wait, did it? Oh, it did. Okay, well.
You think one will marry you and carry you off to the capital? Would he? He would take his pleasure and move on, you moon-eyed magpie, leaving you with a little soul.
Hey! I must turn this around.
Why are doors so hard to get through in this game?
He would take his pleasure and move on, you moon-eyed magpie, leaving you with a little soldier to raise by yourself.
Eivor, open the door. Come in, but keep your voice down. You will alert Harald's men.
Where will we live?
The English will fight back. The wars will never end.
Harald's colors.
They will push us into...
Two days ago, we rid this land of Kjotve and his dogs. Yet today, we do not celebrate. Today we cower under a cloud of fear. But it need not be like this. We are not the heel-trodden subjects of a boy king. We are the Raven Clan. Our destiny is our own.
Did you know about your father's oath to Harald?
I did not. And for that my anger burns hotter than any man's here. But I will not let that drive me into despair. We cannot stay in Norway. Not under Harald's boot. Not without fueling more war. So we push forward to newer lands. To England. And there make a new home. A kingdom of our own.
The sons of Ragnar Lothbrok have been in England 8 winters already. Is there any land left for a clan of our size?
More than enough, wife. Of the 4
Wait.
kingdoms of England, only one is truly pacified.
I have no desire to wear Harald's leash. I like this idea.
A saga for the ages.
I just realized
It will take time and
who she looks like.
to build ourselves a new
Like Sigurd's wife.
But the riches taken from Kjotve's raid would suffice.
No. That belongs to my father, as a fair compensation. In England, we must start anew.
You would start us with nothing, in a land we do not know, among people who hate
If
us?
it shows her again.
Kjotve's riches.
Yeah, look.
Some
She looks
ways
like
using
fucking
our captive
Cassandra.
Sigurd. I bested him. It's within my rights to claim his goods.
Our leaving must not be an
From
assault
Odyssey.
on my father. It is a time of renewal
Odyssey
for
was
us.
Rome, right?
If you object, I understand. Let your father keep Kjotve's riches. England will have riches and cargo enough for us.
Good. I did not want this cloud hanging
Recycled
over us.
NPCs
It is a
probably.
wise leader who considers the need of others.
Cassandra wasn't an NPC. She was the main character.
Pack what you need, but no more than that.
And tighten your lips. The last thing we need is the attention of Harald's troops.
I mean, she kinda, maybe not, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe it's just she looks close. You always have to be wary of these things because, remember, Cassandra's immortal.
Enough. A new path is revealed and your journey will be challenging.
Will you not join us?
For
I mean,
my
I guess you can pick
cannot.
Alex too, so I guess that would
our
make
threads
sense,
will
but
cross again before the final day. Until then,
she's still alive. I mean, Cassandra or Alex is still alive even up until like the year 2000s. So it's like she's alive through the period of pretty much all Assassin's Creed games. So like it wouldn't be weird for her to pop up somewhere around here. Although she doesn't have the staff, so I guess that would
Well, NPC if you played as her brother, but she does wear her hair just like Cassandra did.
yeah. I mean, she doesn't have the staff, and she needs the staff to live, so I guess that puts that theory to bed. But still, I'm watching this game. I'm noticing certain things here. So it's, you never know.
Eivor, the wind favors us. We should set sail without delay.
You made quick work of packing. Well done.
The dream of new lands is a powerful lure.
As is the promise of glory. But the act of leaving so beloved a home, there is a sadness to it.
Having doubts?
No, not at all. The die is cast.
Then let fate guide our journey. Are you ready?
Sure.
I am ready. Let us take to the water and leave unbothered.
I can go back and
Chance.
get all that shit later.
Look.
Fate flies on swifter wings than we.
King Harald's banner.
Sigurd, what is this assembly? What are you planning?
An exit, father. As graceful as I can. For if I cannot be king in the land of my birth, I will start a new saga. In England.
Nonsense. Your place is here, son, at my side. There will be other victories soon. Other glories.
My choice is made, father. Do not hope otherwise.
It is easy to lose one's way on the road to glory. Do not let false victories blind you to what is true.
You talk of false victories to me, old man? A sad old bear who destroyed his honor with one bent knee. The further I sail from this place, the louder I will sing.
I will be his anchor, Lord.
No, you must be his better half. May Agir bless your voyage.
Fair enough. Didn't we have like a better ship for this?
The time for tears is over, you weeping sacks of wool. Put some muscle into those bulls.
Ration your strength, dog. We have an ocean to cross.
All right, you lazy backrout. Sigurd, what's our course?
The sons of Ragnar established a settlement near the coast. We set sail for them. Ragni, sing a song to lift our hoof.
To rouse the gods! Inspire a mighty fart from Thor to speed us on our way!
A mighty fart. Thor's mighty fart.
And on its far side, a new kingdom awaits.
You know England well from your travels.
I spent a
Panoramic
season in
view.
the Kingdom of Mercia, a temperate land, lush and wild. By now, the sons of Ragnar will have claimed its heart.
Do we mean to join their army?
They will join ours. In time, all of England will know of Raven Clan and the glory we brought to that fractured land. So to England, glory and destiny!
To England!
To England! For Valhalla!
It shall be a godly fart one of thunderous might.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Title drop. Only like 5 or 6 hours in. Okay. Oh, and we get the main character. Finally. Like, again, 5 or 6 hours in, or more. Could be like 7. Now, I can't remember. Is this the same chick from Odyssey? She was very bland looking. I can't.
Prologue always take forever in Assassin's Creed games.
Yeah. I don't even remember Odyssey's prologue. I know it picked up toward the tail end, and the DLC was great, except the one DLC. But all 3 of the other DLCs, like Atlantis, Elysium, and Helheim or Hades or whatever the hell, was all pretty good. Okay, yes. So this is the same chick because she got the staff from Cassandra.
Yep, same person.
In a lecture at the University of Cambridge,
So Cassandra's dead.
told a worried audience that scientists have few answers for them. Since the mass coronal ejection
And this is after you do the Atlantis bullshit.
magnetic field has increased by a
And then your friend dies? I can't remember.
resulted in huge disturbances in radio and satellite communications, dangerous bands of radiation around the poles, and as we can all see from our window, an aurora borealis that never burns away. Unfortunately, we are stumped as to why this is happening, and if we cannot find an answer soon, it may change the way we live, the way we communicate, even the way we evolve forever.
Dr. Circa went on to say,
Bought you more electrolytes?
What are those, AirPods?
Oh, new and improved citrus flavor.
Oh yeah, the
Thanks,
doctor.
Sean. How do we fix this? How are you the key to everything?
Interesting. So is this that, like, didn't like the ancient ones or whatever like come across this where like they digitize themselves in order to like protect against this? Because didn't like the sun like threaten to burn them all away, and then they created like Eden or whatever and created
You're a long way
humans,
from
and I
home,
can't
Eivor.
remember. Okay. Well, Beaver's dead, so I mean, Cassandra was alive until just like maybe a month or two ago in this game's storyline. So she was alive for like what, 2,000 years?
Would love to play around, but I have bigger things on my mind.
Like over 2,000 years? No, it was AD, right? Or was it BC?
Some quality stuff here.
Mint tea is not actually tea, Bex. It's an infusion. It's really just dirty, minty water.
I don't care what you call it, Sean. Did you buy any?
Of course I did, love.
Hey, sorry about pulling you out. The generator was sputtering.
That's fine. I needed air.
How was the Animus data stream? Comfortable?
Felt pretty stable after a while.
Good. Just give me a sec and you can jump back in.
What was that pop noise? Oh,
Another satellite came down. Did you see?
I did. One of Abstergo's.
Abstergo, that's a name I haven't heard in a while.
North America just lost its GPS service, so depends what you mean by good, really.
Right. Even when we win, we lose.
Okay, we're all set. Whenever you're ready, you can jump back in.
You mind if I put some music on?
Go for it.
So this is where we're at, huh?
Be nice to sleep in a real bed when this is over. You gonna put this in the fridge, Sean?
Of course. In half a minute.
Remember, tomatoes go on the counter, not the fridge. Please enjoy your stay. Remember, all the garbage must be packed out, and please water the plants once a day. Yeah, I won't remember that. Sean has been busy.
A Norse warrior. Okay.
Hello, Layla.
Sean, what do you make of the grave out there?
Well, it overturns a few hundred years of scholarship about the first Europeans to set foot in North America. Apart from that, it's just a bunch of muddy bones, isn't it?
Can we talk about this thing on my neck for a second?
Ah, the mood stabilizer. Yes.
It's not harmful, is it? I mean, I feel good, but I want to make sure there's no side effects.
There shouldn't be. It's only blocking outside signals, a passive effect. So the staff doesn't, you know, mess with you.
Ah. Yeah, because she's bound to the staff
What
now.
happened last year? I had no control over that. I tried to resist.
I understand. And your old team, maybe they don't. But we've seen that sort of thing before. Still, if you want to work with us and get to the bottom of why the world is about to end for the second time in 8 years, then you wear that thing until we say otherwise. William's orders.
I know. It's not a problem.
It's just a few more weeks, yeah? Just until we figure this out.
You're right. I know you're right.
You part of the Templars? I don't know, man.
I went through hell to bring you here. It had better be worth it.
Last case. Yeah, okay. I think once it's bound to someone, you don't need to hold it. So I guess this character is like immortal mostly.
Let's have a look.
think. Isu's wireless energy lattice. Okay. Oh, Era of Memories. That's right. Through the Era of Memories. Okay, so that was Origins. Searching for Desmond.
Since you played as Cassandra it says it, but since I played as Alex it should say his name instead.
Oh, did it say Cassandra in here? I mean, I didn't
Yeah, in the Staff of Eden file.
Didn't even notice that. Oh yeah, it does.
At the bottom.
Acquired from Eagle Bear Cassandra 2018. And at the bottom, I guess. Known bears Cassandra. Interesting. So it's literally reading my save file. I'm assuming if you didn't play it, it would like ask you. Or maybe just choose Alex.
I lived, I died, and now I sleep. And in my sleep I dream. And in my dreams I see an end to the doom that will grip the earth once again. Find the wolf-kissed. Find the mad one. Find me. And save us all from another death.
I'm assuming that's Odin. But didn't Odin have the staff? So like Odin was like another person meant to bear the staff. I think that's my guess.
No, come on, Sean. Turn that thing off.
Oh, hold on. I like what you said there. I want to get this for posterity. Say it again, nice and loud.
Seriously?
Sure, come on. If nothing else, it'll give me leverage with your old man.
Ah, that's your angle. Nice. What I said was, I wish I hadn't been born into the Assassins. I wish I had chosen this life. Is that good enough?
Sure, but why is that?
Because choice is the central idea of our creed. It underpins everything, right? It's about free will. It's about seeing the evidence before you and saying, yes, this is what I want, or no, this isn't for me. But when you're born into a group like this, or any other, like I was, you get mixed signals. You get told over and over again, this is what we believe. These are the rules. This is reality. No deviation. And if you question it, oh, they look at you like you killed a puppy. That's hardly free will. It's a weird irony when free will is your central belief, but nobody wants you to believe otherwise. I don't know how to say it exactly, but I always thought there was something self-destructive about our creed. If free will is the most important moral guidepost we have, we should be free to ignore it. To choose submission, for example. You know what I mean? Like, we should be free to side with the Templars, If it's really my choice, I could do that.
Right. It's almost self-refuting. A democracy could democratically elect a dictator or choose to get rid of democracy altogether. Within our creed is the seed of its own destruction. That's what makes it powerful, I think. And fragile.
Right. The more freedom you have, the more risky it is, you know? Anyway, my dad has mellowed over the years, but he was strict when we lived on the farm. He ran a tight ship. I never got the impression that I was free to choose my path forward. Our creed, our tenets, they were drilled into my head. By the time I was a teenager, I was following these rules out of a sense of duty. This was just what we did.
That happens to a lot of organizations over time. The stagnation sets in, you know? The fundamentalism.
Yeah. Following the rules becomes more important than achieving whatever goal you set out for yourself. And people start to lose sight of the reason the rules exist.
That's called deontology, or a form of it. Following a rule for its own sake and not for the consequences it has.
Yeah, but that feels backwards, doesn't it?
Well, I think so. Following a rule is the easy part. Praying, taking a sip of wine, munching on a wafer. Rituals that give comfort.
But that's just going through the motions. It makes people feel like they're doing something. When the hard work is, well, actually getting off your ass and doing something productive. I think people just want boundaries. Tight boundaries. They want to see the four walls that pen them in.
I don't disagree.
Anything outside that, anything that makes life more complex, that's scary. That's why
Sounds a lot like today's political system if you think about it.
Yeah. He's also
I believe in this.
thinking like a true Satanist. It's funny.
Know-it-all as a teenager, but
A lot of these points are what Anton LaVey
I knew nothing.
points out.
Not until you guys found me. Yeah. It wasn't until I met you and Bex.
Like that exact line of thinking. Like, is it actually free choice? Like all that shit.
To be an assassin.
All in the Satanic Bible.
Thanks, Des.
All of it.
Come here.
Every single thing he
I
said.
don't normally like touching, but we'll make an exception now.
Very interesting.
I'm not hugging you.
You sure? Because I smell very nice today.
Can you just turn that off?
Interesting though. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's do Desmond number 2.
Hold on, I'll just set this here.
Do you guys record everything we talk about?
Not everything, but you've been using the Animus so much, I thought this was a good chance to learn some things about prolonged exposure.
So I'm your guinea pig.
No, my guinea pigs are all dead. The Animus was too much for them to handle.
Cute.
Can I ask you about the bleeding effect? Any recent flashes? Any memories resurfacing?
Yeah, the usual things. Ghost images of Altair and Ezio a few times a day. Nothing intrusive, just brief moments. They pass quickly, almost without me noticing. Like a figure in the corner of my eye. Or remembering a dream from the night before. I did have one extended hallucination a few days ago. It was Ezio. He was older, around the time he left Cappadocia. He was standing on the deck of a ship, alone. And through him, I could feel an intense regret or guilt. And it felt to me like he'd had a loss of faith in himself, in the creed, like he couldn't keep it up. Couldn't stay true to his ideals.
Yeah, I tried playing that game.
I thought, is this the moment he decided?
I forget what it's called, but it's the one where Ezio's old.
It felt like it. Anyway, most of my visions have been brief, lasting just a
I
few
tried playing a
seconds.
couple hours of it, and oh boy,
Complete
it does not hold up today.
moments that appear suddenly out of nowhere, fully formed. It's a strange feeling.
Okay, anything else?
I'm starting to see Connor now, too. Though I hear his voice more often than I see him. I'm sure
Connor.
that will change. Oh, yeah.
Black
and
Flag?
yesterday,
Wait,
just
no.
before bed, I had a memory of being on a beach in the Caribbean with a bunch of sailors. Or maybe they were pirates. I don't know. No idea.
Huh, we'll look into that. And how do you feel in general?
In general? Well, I feel older, for one. Much older.
Well, wait.
And it's
Desmond wasn't part of Black Flag.
I'm collecting the memories and skills and thoughts of so many people. I feel like I've lived a few hundred years or more. Is it possible that if I do this for too long, it'll push my own memories aside? That I'll be everyone but myself after a while?
It's possible. That's called identity substitution. It's happened before, but it's rare. And someone with your background shouldn't need to worry.
My background? You mean someone with my genes? My abilities?
Connor was from the one where you play as a Native American.
You see things and do things and
Oh, Assassin's Creed 3.
withstand traumas that other people can't.
And I can suffer in ways that others can't.
Yeah, I guess he was part of 3, wasn't he?
You mean the apple?
Yeah. It has a pull, Bex. It tugs at my brain. It talks to me. Teases me. Drives me mad. And what I did to Lucy. God damn it. Nothing is worth the damage I did. The pain I caused.
I know. But you're special. That's the point.
I'm not special, Bex. I'm lucky. That's all.
I understand.
We're assassins. It's our creed that makes us different, not our genes, not our blood. Anyone can join us.
That's true. But let's leave that aside for a second. What I want to know is, have you ever had any Isu memories resurface?
Isu memories? I don't think so. I can't even begin to imagine what that would feel like.
I think you'd know if you did. Maybe one day. We might be able to induce something.
Revelations was the one where Ezio was old.
Okay?
Oh yeah, Revelations, yeah. I was trying to think of the weird title it had.
With my luck, I'll be related to some third-rate Isu like Sisyphus or something.
Way to aim high, buddy.
Hey, you gotta.
Layla, thought you might be interested in this. Conversations that Bex and I had with Desmond back in 2012. December, I think.
The 6 years before this point.
That's all. We didn't square any circles or write any beat poetry. But he did have some interesting insights into his time in the Animus and what it means to be an assassin. Anyway, have a listen. You might find you and he had similar experiences. So, well, let me know what you think. Unless it's to tell me I sound like a total prat in these recordings, if that's the case.
I know there was like some rando person you played in Black Flag.
Recorded these. That's probably why I sound odd. Anyway, okay, I'm done anyway. So, turn off. Turn off. Oh, it's actually just a button. Sorry, here we go.
Okay. Thor's hammer. A precursor relic. Interesting. That makes sense. So there's like 10 relics, I guess. What?
Yeah, cause there is a CONVL thing in this game you have to do in order to get Thor's hammer.
Convoluted. Yeah. Okay, so the top one is the response. But the bottom one is like, I don't have COVID, no, and I'm well. From Layla. From Layla to Rami. Rami. That's funny. Fucking COVID shit. There's more COVID shit? that why you're being cagey? That's funny. What's so gotten? The world is sick. The new and deadly virus sweeping through age. Okay, so they're literally retconning like the COVID virus in this game. Okay, well that was a lot of weird, interesting info.
That's quite nice. Soothing. Sean, don't forget to water the plants while I'm under, okay?
I'll add it to the calendar and tattoo it on my leg.
Well, it's a good thing I fucked around, because got a lot of good info there.
Norway to England takes about a week by long ship, so I'll scrub ahead.
You look so damn tired.
Layla, you okay?
Sorry. Can you play the message again?
We have the transcript if you're looking for something. I can go and...
I want to hear it.
Okay.
I don't mean to be cryptic. It's just... that message led us here. To this place. To a Norse grave in North America. So those bones out there are the only lead we have. Our only chance at fixing this planet before it's too late.
Here it is.
I lived, I died, and now I sleep. And in my sleep I dream. And in my dreams I see an end to the doom that will grip the earth once again. Find the wolf-kissed. Find the mad one. Find me. And save us all from another death.
Unsettling, that is.
That pulse in the message. Are you sure it's just coordinates? Nothing else?
Nothing I can find.
Okay, I'm ready.
Here we go.
It is cryptic. I can't figure it out. Lived, I died. He had the staff, right? And Ivor held the staff. And it knows that I had Cassandra as a character, so is this period before? No, this period would not be before Odyssey, right? It's like Rome. Like the Vikings time was like before Odyssey. I think, right? Origins would have been the earliest. Unless this was after. Might be after.
not a patch on Norway, but we'll make this land our own soon enough.
I'm glad to see any land at all. And will be happy to have my feet on solid ground again.
We must not rush our landing. All you see here is Saxon territory. The Kingdom of Mercia, largely unpacified. There will be eyes watching us from the trees, with bows drawn and traps set. We must be wary. Randvi, dig in your oars! All standing!
Have you spotted something?
Not yet. But let us go ahead to clear the path of any dangers. Then follow our lead when the sun brushes the horizon.
Understood! May Thor bless you all on your way! We will see you soon!
Sail on!
Yes! I'm ready for whatever these green-thumbed fairy folk have to throw at us.
Sigurd, do the sons of Ragnar know that we're coming?
They do not, but they will not scoff at our visit. Of the 4 kingdoms in England, the sons of Ragnar have settled only one. The rest is ripe for the taking.
Do we mean to join their army?
No, no. We will speak with them, get the lay of the land, and carve this country into as many pieces as we see fit.
Look ahead there! Is that what passes for a town? Plain brick in a single rune to their timid god?
That rune is called a root, Dag. The cross upon which their god was sacrificed. It sits atop a monastery, a place of worship.
That cross killed their Christ, and now they display it in worship? Bizarre.
We carve idols of our gods and make wishes before them. Like our sacrifices to Odin the One-Eyed.
But we do not worship the wolf that kills him. That is the difference.
Got a point.
The strangeness we see in these Saxons, they must think the same of us.
The hammer! Now there is a symbol worthy of a god. A bolt of lightning would take that cross clean off.
Also true.
Look there! What are they doing?
Ritual drowning.
Baptism, Dag. Are the ways of Christians really so unfamiliar to you?
Not at all. I simply forgot. And someone has to keep the conversation up. It must be priests and worshippers alone in that place. We could storm this port with ease. Sack it without breaking a sweat.
Is there much in the way of treasure there?
Always! They shape precious metals and cut jewels to their gods. There will be a fortune there.
Later, Dag. There will be time enough for raiding once we have settled. Come to, stop the boats. Pull up over there. The way forward is blocked by a chain spanning the river. We must remove it before pressing on.
A chain? Can we cut through it?
It's too thick for access. But there must be a way to release it somewhere in that camp.
I will go.
And I will be right behind you.
No, Dad. You stay here. Should trouble come our way, I want you defending the ship.
A good idea. Send out the arrow and keep your sharpest axe at hand, huh?
Something like that.
Interesting. Well, I do like that we're in green pastures. I mean, the snow is pretty, but you can only take so much snow in a video game, you know what I mean? I'll just let that guide.
I should be cautious around here.
Oh. Meditate.
Show me.
Yeah, I don't think my bird has like proper shit yet. Unless it's about placing markers.
One in the watchtower.
Not a moment's peace. Rooting around in the hay, swine. Best stay awake.
Hold there, you.
What?
To hell with you.
I pressed assassinate and it jumped out on the other side. What the fuck? Is no one hearing this?
We can't.
I guess not. Well, thank you, game, for being like a bit nice to me on that. It was the game's fuck up.
You in the bush, rat?
What was that? Is that like an arrow that shot me or something? What was... This kind of reminds me of like Origin stealth, not like not Odyssey.
Good lord. Why the fuss?
There's the target.
Gotta hide the bodies.
In nomine Patris. Fear got your belly, dog.
Well, apparently these people are deaf, so I think it's fine.
This chain is huge and poorly anchored, it appears. I might be able to shoot it.
Who? I want to know who saw me and how. He saw me, I guess, but I don't know how he did it. I guess through the window? I guess they got like fucking eagle eyes. Also, I've noticed that they like moonwalking. Apparently, they didn't fix the animations of when a character is like turning around. Character kind of moonwalks a bit.
Jane is away. Hey, boys, back to the boat.
I hear something. Maybe it's these. Oh well. Well, that's kind of getting more into the swing of things. I didn't really like a lot of the scripted intro bullshit.
I say we go back, Sigurd. Give those dogs a good knock around and take what
Some of that was a bit too difficult.
Easy pickings.
Not today, Dad. We press on until we reach our goal. We cannot afford another surprise. Now be on your guard. It should not be far.
Gods, I'm ravenous. I hope they have food and ale on hand when we arrive. You should have sent word ahead of us, Sigurd, to get something on the spit.
If Halfdan, Ubba, and Ivar Ragnarsson are lacking food in England, then all of us will starve. Have no worry.
I can... Now, suckling pig tender and juicy, and ale as gold as the treasures that we failed to steal back there.
A man of simple pleasures, aren't you, Dag?
And he is happier for it. For my part, I look forward to standing in the footsteps of the giants that built this land.
What giants?
The great Romans and their empire. Giants of a forgotten age. They held dominion here long ago, and their ruins dot the landscape. Every brick and stone tells a story of conquest and...
Okay, so this is after...
They are
Yeah, because my history is bad.
Remade. We will rebuild their empire, brick by brick, and ours will not crumble to dust.
All things end, Dog. Ruins are not a warning. They are a
Yeah,
testament.
so it is in
Look there.
chronological order.
Where the sons of Ragnar make their camp.
At last, we find our feet on steady ground.
Sigurd, hold back. Something isn't right.
Good eye. There's too little movement for an army. Only tents and a few men.
Not the army we hope to find?
No. Let us get a closer look.
Granta Bridgesire? Or no, it would be Granta Bridgesire, right?
Norsemen. They're too ragged and soiled.
I don't know.
We should proceed on foot, lest they spot the boats.
Dag and I
Ragnarsson's
go together.
encampment.
We all go. If they are friends, I wish to meet them as a Jarl. And if they are foes, then we fight them all together.
Ragnarsson's encampment. Again. Second time.
Who are these men?
They speak with twisted accents. English, no doubt.
Dag, Eivor! On me!
One of these loading screens. There we go. Yeah.
Oi, what's this? A mess of filthy Danes befouling our riverways? You there? Give us your name.
I am Sigurd Jarl of Fornberg. And you are...
Men who do not take kindly to Dane invaders creeping into our camp. You'd best move along, pagan. Spare yourselves a slaughter.
You threaten Norsemen with a play of swords and expect us to cower?
I have been 8 days at sea without a drop of blood to wet my axe. So spare the chatter, buckerout, and draw your weapon.
Oh! What?
Idiots.
Take long rats. Let's finish them! Kill these heathen bastards!
You have what you wished for, Dag.
fucking throwing dust in my face. Dirt. Well, at least I can find this shit easier now. Did that not work? Green dots are friendly, so green arrows are not. In the dick.
Have a look around, all of you. I want no more surprises.
Right. I will check the longhouse.
That was almost pretty bad. It's getting a little bit easier to stay alive. But man, the beginning of the game was rough.
Look here, they ate rats for supper.
Origins was the same way. Like the first couple boss battles and fights were just really rough. I can't remember Odyssey. I know I eventually turned into like a god in Odyssey, so like I pretty much can't die. Because all of my attacks heal me, so... And they also do poison damage.
Wait! Who are you? Are you with those brigands as well?
Sigurd, Dag, in here. Those men held prisoners.
You there! Untie us! Let us walk and we will not hurt you!
Quite bold in those bindings. I like your spirit.
We are very agreeable people, I promise. You need not kill us.
Peace, friend. We have no need or wish to hurt you. What are your names?
Yenli. I'm a merchant, not a bandit like those others. And this is Rowan.
Rowan, that's right. I'm a stable hand, that's all. I keep horses and, well, I did, till those brigands sold them off.
They meant to sell us next, as slaves to the nearest bidder. But I ripped their eyes out before I let that happen.
And how did you find yourselves here?
We came to trade with the Sons of Ragnar, at Halfdan Jarl's asking. But they were gone when we arrived.
Unbind them.
That's not his name. I don't think Rowan's a dude's name. Like she was the better liar there.
You know the Sons of Ragnar?
Aye. Sold many a mare and stallion to the brothers. Good men. Always paid me fair.
From the look of this camp, they've been gone for some time. Where will you go now? What will you do?
Rebuild my stocks? Start anew. I have friends and allies across the land to aid me. But it won't be easy.
Every town and village needs a stable to keep horses fit and trim. I'll find my footing again. Somewhere.
What are you thinking?
We could use their skills as we get settled. Having access to trade and someone to tend our mounts would be a boon.
My thoughts as well. Any friend of the Ragnarsons is a friend of mine. Right, Dag?
Whatever you think is best, Sigurd.
Janli, Rowan, I am Sigurd Jarl of Fornberg, son of Styrbjörn. This is Eivor and Dag. Both of you are free to go, but more than welcome to stay if you're willing to pull your weight.
We'd be happy to, if only to get back on our feet.
Then let it be done. The Raven clan welcomes you.
I mean, yeah, they're pretty safe with them because they, you know, they've killed every person here.
The others have arrived. Come.
Like, smart move on their behalf.
I have a good feeling about this place.
Honored family, friends, welcome to your new home.
Now, I keep seeing, like, DLC and shit to, like, change your, settlement. And that one tree there looked familiar in all the DLC. It's like that one big old tree. So I'm wondering if this is the settlement. It's like something that you can, like, upgrade and do shit with. Low resolution. There it goes. Yeah, that tree. This intro is long as fuck. Swear to God, that all that winter island, all of that, I think is just like the starter island.
A long house to rival any I've seen.
I haven't even seen the map on this one. I thought it looked a little small.
Granty has found something I would like you to see.
I mean, then again, Odyssey had a pretty big
Eivor,
starter island.
I give you England and its 4 kingdoms. Mercia, East Anglia, Northumbria, and Wessex. From the few plans and maps I discovered here, I believe the Sons of Ragnar have pushed further into Mercia, here.
Wessex, that sounds familiar.
My scouts will soon tell me if I am correct.
And where are we?
Here, in this unnamed copse of trees.
Unnamed? We cannot let that stand. What will we call this place?
I might have an idea. Ravensthorpe, the village of ravens.
I like it. The poet in you sings once again. One day this name will be known throughout all of England.
A name is only a beginning. If we want renown, we must build, expand.
Yes, so I'm pretty,
Agreed.
yeah, this is the settlement.
We should begin with a forge. Can you help Gunnar get working again?
We'll need cargo, supplies.
For that our neighbors will provide, whether they wish to or not.
Scarcely arrived, and now we must raid.
We cannot master this land merely by asking.
I'll go and speak with Gunnar now.
Okay, so the game is finally starting to open up. There we go, that's a little bit more like it. Not as big as the other ones. Norway's also pretty big. There's probably another area too, so it's... I don't know. Wait, did that say suggested power like 190? 160, 160, 190. Suggested power 20, and I'm okay for that. Yeah, okay. 340. Nice. So yeah, I won't be getting whatever the hell is over here for a while.
Not a bad place, Eivor. Not at all. Can I help you with anything?
Sigurd wants your forge up and running as soon as possible. For that, we need supplies and riches.
Ah, you mean to go a Viking then? Good, good. How I miss those days. Ransacking and pillaging. Blade singing and shield splintering.
I would ask you to join us, but you're the only blacksmith we have. We cannot afford your loss.
Oh, it's no bother. Better I forge axes than swing them. My place is here, not pulling on the oar of a river horse. Though you do remind me, I found a map among the bandits' rubbish, marked up with the locations of Saxon monk huts.
Yes, bandits know as well as we do. Monasteries are full of riches and loot.
Take the map with you, and put it to better use than they did.
I knew I was gonna hit that. Eventually, it was right at the top. Backstab's probably good going for there.
Finnum dyrgripad.
Bend your ears and listen all. For the good of our clan, it is time we go a Viking. Today we raid, that tomorrow we may build.
At last! We will crack these Christian monasteries like a row of hen's eggs!
The Saxons know we are here, though. The monasteries will be well guarded.
And nothing more than priests and prayers, I'd wager.
Cinematic camera? Wait, no. Okay.
Segler! Reeve sail!
Really? They distrust them. I'm just, you know, coming up here with axes and shit. Why would they distrust me?
Try the offside lead.
Give me a hand. That is all we need for Gunner. But if there is more, we should claim it.
What was that? A revive? Interesting.
Hey, come here a moment.
Yeah, gonna go in.
To hell with you! I'll stage your welcome. We are done here. Come on.
Is there like a bounty on me or something? Does this have a bounty system?
Still more loot.
Still more loot? I mean, yeah, I mean, there's all this. Oh, what's closest?
Those blue and yellow dots are loot. I would get all the yellow ones, seems to be better stuff.
Social blending? We just burnt the village down. Why do I need to socially blend? I mean, I suppose that doesn't matter, right? Because I could fast travel back home. That's not a big deal. So I guess I can go and do some searching. Bananas.
They will attack on sight here. Jammed. Need to get on the other side.
Looking for a window. Or like some opening or something. Actually, I have no idea how to get in there. Zealot.
The other side must be barred.
I can't. close.
I would not doubt that the way in is through an underground passage.
Yeah. That seems likely. Or I need to like follow someone and wait until he opens the door or something like that.
And the zealots are probably like AC Odyssey's generals.
Yeah. Or people that come after you. Like, you know, those one people that you have to keep fighting. Like the endless bastards. Oh, well, okay.
Season's work gone in an hour.
We need to get wise.
It was worth a try. Oh, okay. Well, alright then. Can I not, like... Okay. Oh, there it is. I figured I had to climb up the other walls and go around, but I mean there was that hook there. That just felt really strange. Knock knock.
No! It's new leather!
I keep burning myself. Harpoon. Well, it's not exactly what I needed. Sure there's nothing else here? Okay, well, I thought I was going to that, like, that building, but I guess not. Unless it's another one. Wasn't there, like, another stairs around here? Yeah, there is. Maybe it's this one. I mean, abilities are always nice, so I guess I can't complain. Excuse me, just gonna go in here for a moment. Or not. Better question is can I light the fire? I can't. Still not where I wanted to go. Oh well. I guess that place will be a mystery.
The guards here are vigilant.
Yeah. Well, it was worth a try. I wonder. Nope. Yes, maybe, no? Okay, no. I don't know. I still think it's probably an underground thing. That or I need like some explosives. Or maybe. I'm thinking that there could be some shit hidden behind a banner, though. That's my guess. My guess is like there's a hole behind a banner. One of these. Because you know they would do that.
Unless that Templar has something to do with it too.
Well, no, it's barred on the inside. Wait a second. I just got a 400 IQ move.
Try standing on the platform behind you.
Yeah. That's the play.
Fucking 1000 IQ.
Yeah. Yep, that's intentional. I didn't think about that. There we go. It's open now. At least I think so, unless I need to hit another one. I need to go up there and do it again, but... Really now. Block 43, block 37. Increase speed when blocking up to 5 times. Well, it's got a neat ability, but overall it sucks. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna change this to fire resistance. I keep literally getting burned. I need to upgrade this like prompto. Like ASAP. Just like whatever my rations need, I need to upgrade that at all costs. Again with this bullshit.
Looked like you need to smash through the top.
Yep. I need to find some oil jars somewhere. I have absolutely no idea where one is. I figured this being a walkable thing, you go up here, that it'd probably be somewhere I have to carry it to. Yeah, I have no idea. Like, I didn't spot any. Oh well. Like normally they have like little flames in the top and they're pretty easy to spot, so either I don't know. The flames up here. They be near these, I wonder? Down here, maybe? I was thinking it being like a storage place and there's so many lantern shit nearby. Nope. Wait, is that one? No. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, well. I mean, I gotta fast travel there anyway, so... Yeah, I just made like a whole fuck ton of e-juice. I used up all my my flavoring. So I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I made 6 120 mils and 1 180 mil. That should last me a bit. At least a week. Although that mean I'd need to go through 120 mil a day.
Back.
I see. So you go and scour shit and then build shit. Got it.
This is wonderful, Eivor. A forge bigger and hotter than my old forge back in Fornberg. Come visit me anytime. For weapons and gear, there is no man better than me.
I will, Gunnar. Have no doubt.
The gods are smiling on us today, Eivor.
What have you got for me today?
You like the looks of that one?
Nothing, apparently.
I do good work, I must say.
I have to go. See you soon.
I have a fuck ton of ore. I have a lot of iron ore. I just don't know what to do with it.
Well met, Eivor.
Can you remind me what you do here?
If you want to deal with your raiders, you come through me. I'll make sure they're ready for you and keep them in fighting shape. You need to build some barracks. Otherwise, these raiders are going to get soft, and we can't have that.
I'll see you later, friend.
Be well.
Recruit other players and manage my crew. The Gums Vikings featured? Yes, let's do that. Sounds useful.
With this, we can recruit more warriors. Now I can build the most vicious crew ever to sail the rivers of England.
Our warriors now have a place to rest and train.
A fine shelter it is. When word gets out, it should attract many Jomsvikingar to fight with us. Which reminds me, a few of your raiders are chomping at the bit in hope of becoming your second. You ought to pick one.
Was it random? That'll do. Oh, I can't change. Maybe? Oh. Oh, that'll work then. It's alive. Created. I didn't mind the male one either, but it's like, oh, you can't change it after. It's like, well, I guess if I had to choose. And
I would like to reorganize the crew.
Good for now?
I'm off. Be well, friend.
I imagine I get more. After this, though, I kind of want to play some Beat Saber.
The Saxons break their kingdoms into smaller territories.
Eivor, in here.
What will you keep in this room?
My finest weapon. For this room is yours. Here you may lay your head, hang your axe, or be alone with your thoughts. Do you like it?
It suits me well, but I would be just as happy lodging with the raiders on the wharf. I need no special treatment.
This is not special treatment. I want you here in the Longhouse, close at hand. I may be the Jarl of this clan, but you and I lead together, as ever. So get acquainted with your room, and when you're ready, meet me at the stables.
A bed better than many I have slept in, and a good place to recover. A letterbox for messages and requests. Not much, but it is mine.
Okay.
I'm honored to see you, Eivor.
I feel like a Jarl.
Yes, we're ready to ride at a moment's notice.
Count on it, my friend. The path ahead is bright.
With glory at its end. Farewell, Eivor.
Why now?
The assassin guy again.
What was that about? Is Basim leaving us already?
Sigurd means to leave as well.
Is that true?
We know the sons of Ragnar have camped in the north. It would do us well to pay them a visit, to strengthen our ties to this land.
Is that where Basim has gone?
Basim's motives are his own. Leave it at that. We have more pressing plans. I am riding to Leicestershire, to a town called Repton. Eivor, I expect you to join me when you have finished here.
I can come now. I only need a horse.
Not yet. First speak with Randvi. She has more than one task for you here. Apart from growing this settlement, you must seek out alliances as well. We cannot pacify England with so few friends.
Then I must join you, Sigurd, for I am a fitter companion on long roads.
No, Dag. You belong here with the raiders, and you will act as Eivor commands.
Ride in safety, brother. I will follow as soon as I can.
Yes, and I will keep our raiders sharp. Do as Eivor commands. Is he testing me?
He may be. Sigurd is a wise man.
I would sooner take orders from a louse.
Okay.
Eivor, my stable is a bit spared just now, but if you can build me something better, I promise you the finest of beasts.
A bustling stable.
Yeah. Bustling stable. Pretty good rain sounds. I actually sleep to rain sounds. Like, I paid for like the 80 cents a month of like high quality thunder sounds on Alexa.
You can do multiplayer in Beat Saber.
I know. But only for the songs that are like built into the game. I think there is a multiplayer mod for custom shit, but I don't like any of the songs pretty much that are like in Beat Saber by itself. So the multiplayer is kind of useless to me. Unless you wanted to do some. But otherwise, because I know you have VR now. And you did play Beat Saber, so it's, you could do that. But I only like one or two songs. And that's it of the core songs. Did I save it? Save it again. Yeah. Well, the game's opened up finally.
It's like Audica on the Oculus app. I'm still trying to figure out how to get custom songs in that.
Well, Oculus shit usually doesn't have custom stuff. If you want custom anything, it's pretty much going to be on Steam. Don't buy any Oculus thing if you want to mod it. I don't even think you can. You might be able to, but I don't know. I know Mod Assistant might do that. I'm not sure.
I don't think Steam has Audica.
Audica? Oh, I don't know Audica. But for Beat Saber, because I know they just every time they update the game, they break all the mods. Like literally, one tiny update that does one tiny thing breaks everything.
NM Steam has it.
Oh, well, there you go. Look, they added Fallout 76 to Game Pass. Moving on. I think it's Skyrim Special Edition. I already own Morrowind. I bought that shit day one.
Yeah, that's the only reason I tried it out.
I played Rage 2. I can't remember on what. Oh, I think it's because I had EA Play or Origin or Uplay or something. I had something that let me play it, and it was boring. It was very boring. Wolfenstein Youngblood people hated, but I actually kind of liked it. It just was very grindy. Prey was good. Prey's a good game. I just didn't get far in it. I mean, Doom Eternal. If you didn't own Doom Eternal, download it. It's a good game. Hard as balls, though.
I haven't been on my Xbox since I got my PC.
That's fair. I'm always weary of playing PC games because when you like do capture and recording, like you don't tend to get, well, you got a better graphics card than I do, so it can handle it, but my RTX 2060 Super sometimes doesn't like streaming or using game capture all that well. So it's like it'll play the games fine on their own. It just running a whole streaming setup on top of that is a pretty big amount of overhead.
Save up the 1,200 and buy the 3,070 LOL.
370. One dude, I was talking to one dude at Walmart, and he said like the 2060 Super that I got is going for like $700 to $800 now. I spent $400 on it. When I bought it, in my build, it was like, you know, $400. But now they're like, that card that I have now is going for over $700 and $800. I don't know why. But apparently they're rare and no one can get a hold of one. So, like, mine just came in the rig because I just selected it from CyberPower. So apparently I got a damn good deal on it. Happy about that. You know, I was like, damn. Cause he got like a 970 for like 150 or something, which was a pretty good price for that. What he said, just chatting to a dude at Walmart.
Well, see, you got half of what you need, LOL.
Got half of what I need. Oh, for oh, if I were to sell it. Yeah, I'm fine with my rig for now. Like, the 2060 Super is good enough for most games. I mean, I can run Cyberpunk 2077 at like over 100 FPS with most things maxed out. It's pretty good. Pretty good card. The drivers get a bit wonky though. I think the 2060 Super is what's causing my Elgato to mess up. I can't capture HDR with it. It'll pass through HDR, or I mean, it'll let me play HDR on my TV. And it'll capture an SDR. But if I try to use the 4K,
the 3070 to the 3090 are probably just overkill.
Overkill, yeah. And everyone's getting their $1,400, so it's just gonna go up in price. I'm just gonna wait on it. Because when like the new hotness comes out, all those cars are gonna be sold. Like when whatever new big huge thing they come out with, all the everyone's gonna sell all their 3070s and 3090s, and it's just gonna flood the market with them. I'll pick one up then. That's usually how that goes. But yeah, I'm going to get my VR set up and I guess play some Beat Saber for a bit before taking a shower and then getting in VR chat. So that's my schedule. I get off here and get all that set up.
You streaming that too?
Yes, I'm gonna stream it. I generally always stream Beat Saber when I play it, because I don't like playing it without streaming it, because it just feels weird. So anytime I play Beat Saber, I pretty much always stream it. It's nice to have that interaction, or at least someone watching me be decent at it. Because Beat Saber is a game like you need to show off. You know what I mean? Just give me a bit and I'll get that all set up. VR is a bitch to get everything set up.
Okay, you'll have to send me some links for the custom shit on Beat Saber.
It's literally just called Mod Assistant. You would think typing in Mod Assistant would give you too many results to scrub through, but it's if you just type in Mod Assistant or Beat Saber Mod Assistant, you'll find it. There's also a thing called Beat Drop. But I've heard that Mod Assistant stays more up to date. Both are pretty decent. And for my full body, I use a program called Live. Type like that. L-I-V. So like when you see me have the avatar that's in full body, that's not in Beat Saber. I'm running a second program that basically composites on top of it. And it also somehow changes the
full
camera.
body stuff.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying if you ever do. Actually no, I think actually no, Liv will actually do half body as well. Like it can do full body, but it also does half body. So like if you're streaming, if you want to stream Beat Saber, I would still recommend Liv. Because you can and you can go to like Beat Saber mods or whatever, like Beat mods or whatever it is. There's like a website that has a whole bunch of Beat Saber avatars. They're just .avatar files. And Liv will actually import those.
GitHub.com or SourceForge.
I think so. Yeah. It's like an executable that you just like I guess put in near the folder or anywhere. And you just run it and you can like select whatever mods and it'll just install it. That it's pretty easy to install them. And like it gives you like a list. Like the program itself basically has a whole bunch of mods that it pulls that installs for you. So you don't have to go all over the place and download a bunch of zips and put it in there, and you don't have to do that shit. You just click a check mark and it installs. So it's a but Beat Saber did update like yesterday again for like the second time this week, so I don't think a single mod is going to work, but you can give it a try. I'm going to update it and see if any mods work, but like if they change any of the game's code whatsoever, somehow that breaks every mod. I don't know how, but it does. It's like literally they just touch the game and it breaks every mod that doesn't update. I don't know why it does that. Yeah. I really, really wish they would have Steam Workshop support. I don't know why they don't. Maybe because it would compete with like the PS4 version and the Oculus version, because neither could do that. They might have an exclusivity clause or something. I don't know. That or they're just fucking lazy. But yeah. But yeah, I use the Steam version. I try not to buy or use anything on the Oculus store whatsoever, because Steam has a lot more shit you can do with it. Although it'd probably run better on Oculus, but because the Steam VR doesn't like Oculus shit that well, from what I understand. But I'm gonna get off here, so see you in a bit.